So we're taking a closer look at the government shutdown here. The clock is ticking down to a vote in the House of Representatives that would bring an end to the nation's longest shutdown. Our investigative reporter Chuck Goudie is following the late details from D.C. He's joining us with a look at what we can expect in the next 24 hours. Is an end in sight, Chuck?
Alex, the shutdown showdown could start tomorrow when the House gavels back into session. This will be the first time the House has done anything in 2 months. Oddly, this afternoon, the very same flight cancellations and delays that are plaguing civilians across the country could also be vexing some members of Congress. But everybody is expected by the time of the first vote, which could be late tomorrow afternoon.
We're opening up our country. Should have never been closed.
President Trump talking the end of the shutdown during a Veterans Day ceremony at Arlington National Cemetery. While the president has said he will sign legislation to open up the nation, first it has to get through the House of Representatives after a razor-thin passage in the Senate last night.
The bill as amended is passed.
The Senate bill passage was a first step in ending the shutdown. For millions of Americans and thousands of federal workers, many unpaid for weeks, the question is how fast the government will fully reopen. Is it a day? Is it a week? A month?
I think it's a little bit difficult to say, but I think the short-term things in terms of, getting, flights back to normal hopefully will happen relatively quickly. Although, I don't know whether there are some FAA and TSA employees who have taken other jobs. So some people may have left the workforce as a result of these, furloughs or kind of unpaid periods. So that would obviously have a longer impact. If it's just a matter of now people are going to get their paycheck on Friday sort of thing, hopefully that would turn things around more quickly. I don't know in terms of the broader kind of payment of government things, how quickly payments would get out to Head Start, would get out to, SNAP funding and so forth.
SNAP, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, has been disrupted for the millions of people who depend on federal grocery aid. Anxiety for families, especially on small-town main streets here in the Midwest and local grocery stores.
My parents own the grocery store, so I was kind of raised in it.
Jordan Cook says 10% of his store receipts are from SNAP recipients, some of whom had benefits cut off during the shutdown.
We're just kind of curious of how that would affect our business, since, a lot of people do rely on those kind of benefits. We know most of our customers by name and, kind of what they're going through. And if they need help, they know that we are always here to help them out.
In Washington, the House Rules Committee will be meeting in about an hour. If the reopening bill is reported out of committee successfully, then it can proceed to the floor as early as tomorrow. And in a nation where you can bet on just about anything, when the shutdown will end has been getting a lot of action, with 85% of bets said to be for the shutdown to end between tomorrow and November 15th. Very few bets are for it to extend past Thanksgiving. Marion, Alex?